So guys, I actually just got back from TJ Maxx and I found Mancera's Hindu Kush. So I had to come home and do an unboxing and first impression for you guys. So let's not waste any time and let's get right into this. Hey, what's going on guys? Hunter here and welcome back to my channel. And if you are new, what I do is I make fragrance related content. So if you love fragrances, go ahead and smash the subscribe button down below. But that is correct guys. As you can see from the intro, I found Mancera's Hindu Kush for $84.99. So I had to pick it up and I was just blown away when I came across this because I've never found any Manceras at any rack stores. I've seen people come across them, but this is the first time I ever have. And I actually got an additional 10% off. So I actually got this for like 76 bucks before tax, which is hard to beat at that price. I think discounters are going for like 95 to like 110 bucks on discount for the 120 mil. So yeah, as you guys know, I am a big fan of Mancera. I do own Cedra Boise and Black Gold, but I haven't gotten a Mancera in a very long time. So I'm actually very excited about this here. So let's go ahead and look at the presentation of this. If you guys are familiar with Mancera, this is gonna be very familiar. Of course, Hindu Kush right there. And nothing on the top. On the back, you just have your ingredients as well. And on the bottom, you do have your batch code and probably a barcode to authenticate your product and see when your product was made. Now, when I was at TJ Maxx, I did look up the batch code. This is a 2021 batch. And if you guys don't know, the older Manceras actually have a screw cap, which both of mine do. And then they pretty much changed the bottles up a little bit and now they have a magnetic cap. So I'm kind of interested to see if this is actually the screw cap or the magnetic, which it might actually be since it's not that old as far as the batch goes. So let's go ahead and open this up. Now, I did look at the notes as well when I was there because I was actually very curious. I have heard good things about Hindu Kush. But if you don't know, Hindu Kush is actually a cannabis-based fragrance. Now, I do actually own quite a few cannabis fragrances, such as Nasamato's Black Afghano. I do own both Fragrance du Bois Cannabis Intense and Cannabis Blue, which Cannabis Blue is actually very hard to wear, even for me, because that actually does smell like cannabis. So I'm actually very excited to see if this one's actually a heavy cannabis fragrance or if you can like wear it to work and stuff like that. So, now you do of course get your Mancera and, no, not Mancera. Yeah, Mancera, I get Mancera and Montal kind of confused, but you do get their pouch with this. It is a gold with the ends all over it. Okay, it is magnetic, guys. So I guess that's kind of exciting, a little bit different. Whoa. And here is the bottle of Hindu Kush. It does look different than all the other ones because all the other ones have the long logo. This one just has a different logo in the front there. I think it means it's from like a different line, I believe, with this logo as well. Yeah, so it has a different kind of logo on the top as well, not the traditional Mancera cap. And then on the bottom, of course, you just have your information and batch code engraved right there, just to show you guys. Now, yeah, look at that cap, guys. You can't pick it up by the cap, sorta. It doesn't really feel that sturdy, to be honest with you, because this is actually a heavy bottle. This stuff is some heavy duty glass. So let's see, and then nothing on the top, nothing inside the cap either. All right, don't really smell anything outside of the cap. So let's go ahead and spray this one and see what we pick up on with Hindu Kush. Now, let's test out the new atomizer, see if it's actually any different than the originals. Whoa. Now that's kind of odd that it actually sprayed first spray, because usually it has kind of like a blockage of so air can't get in, and you usually have to like pump it a couple of times to spray. But this wasn't returned since it was all sealed up perfectly, so that's kind of strange. But let's move forward. Let's see. Okay, not really what I was expecting. This is actually pretty different than any of the other cannabis fragrances I own. It's a lot more fresh. I am picking up on like a kind of like an herbal cannabis green note in here, but it's not like your sour cannabis. It doesn't really smell like someone smoking weed. Even though I never smoked weed before, but I have been around people that have done it. So I do know what it smells like. Okay, I actually really like this. So yeah, very green, very herbal. A little bit spicy as well. But just very fresh. I'm actually kind of curious if how this is actually gonna dry down. I did see there was incense in here. It's not really smoky incense though. It's kind of like a clean, resinous incense. And woody as well. Like a cedar maybe. Man, this is actually different. I was kind of worried when I saw it, like obviously by the name Hindu Kush, I was worried it's gonna be like just a very sour cannabis weed smelling fragrance that when you walk around, people would think that you just smoked weed, but no, not with this. I could definitely wear this one to work without being kind of like aware of my surroundings and being kind of worried. The cannabis is kind of like hidden in the background. Now, that's just on the initial spray. I'm not sure how it's gonna smell on skin or as it dries down. But it is nice. It's not redundant to any other cannabis fragrances I own. I did see this get compared to Nascimado's Black Afgano, but I do not see similarities whatsoever with those two. Black Afgano is very dark, very daring, complex fragrance. This one is definitely more fresh and kind of clean. Yeah, kind of like fresh and clean. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Let's see here. Because sometimes it does smell different out of the atomizer, but yeah, it just smells sort of the same. Just very herbal, green. Maybe some kind of like patchouli in there. Yeah, now as far as seasons go from a Hindu Kush, this actually does smell very versatile. I can definitely see myself wearing this in spring and summer, just because it's green, somewhat earthy, and a little bit spicy as well. But I can also rock this one in the winter and fall. So I think you can wear Hindu Kush all year round. Now, when I actually heard other people talk about this one, I've heard many people say this is their favorite Mancera, which I can definitely see why. Now, out of this compared to like Cedra Blase and Black Gold, which are the other two I own, this is gonna be the third one in my collection. This one might surpass those two. I'm really enjoying this one. I cannot wait to get a full wearing. It's not really coming across very like heavy off the test strip, so I'm not sure how the performance is gonna go. Now, as far as age groups for this is definitely a gentleman's fragrance right here. If you're a teenager, you're probably not gonna be rocking Hindu Kush by Mancera. Definitely not a fragrance I would say to wear to school. I would be kind of wary of that. Even though, like I said, it doesn't really smell like weed, but you can definitely get hints of it when you start to dive into the fragrance. I can definitely see the cannabis note. Yeah, I think when I looked up on the website, it said like cannabis oil. So I'm not sure if they're using real cannabis in here or it's just like a accord, like a synthetic accord. That would be kind of interesting if they actually use like real cannabis oil, which it might be. That's what the website said, at least from Mancera. But I'm just glad I got this at a very good price because Hindu Kush actually retails for $180 if you buy it from like their website or like Saks Fifth Avenue. So I got it for $76. That's over $100 off retail, and even cheaper than discounters, and didn't have to pay shipping or nothing. So that was very cool to see. This does come across, as far as being like masculine, unisex, or feminine, there's nothing really about it making it masculine. I would say this is somewhat unisex. It's not really smoky. It's not that spicy. It's not really that woody. There's no like, no animalic touches in here. Just comes across very green, very herbal, and kind of clean, and maybe a little bit spicy. which I was really hoping for like a very dominant like cannabis and incense combination with this one, which is what I thought it would be looking at the note breakdown, but the scent profile, what I'm getting at least, is very nice. It's not really what I was expecting. It kind of comes across kind of creamy as well. Interesting release from Mancera. I think this actually came out in 2018, so 4 years old, so it's actually not that old of a fragrance. Now, I'm not sure if, like, when they changed the caps, if they actually reformulated their fragrances and made them like less dense, more weak. I'm not sure about that. If anybody knows, if anybody has a screw cap of this one and or tried the magnetic cap, let me know down below. I do kind of like the screw-on cap because it's very unique. Not many fragrance brands do that, and I'm not sure why they got rid of it too. And it kind of like secured your fragrance. You knew if you're gonna pick it up, there's no way it's actually gonna come off the cap and fall. And I just love that. But yeah, oh, hold on. Yeah, the cannabis is starting to come across a little bit more dominant. There's no citrus notes in here. It's not fruity. It's not aquatic. Nothing like that. Just like straight to the point with this. Green, spicy, clean, and woody. I like this one, and I can tell it might change on your skin. It might actually come more alive on your skin because off the test strip, like I said, it's not that potent. But it's a good fragrance. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for my unboxing and first impression of Mancera's Hindu Kush. Let me know down below if you've tried this one or if you actually tried any cannabis dominant fragrance, and let me know which one you like the best. But yeah, this one definitely stands out alongside those, so I'm kind of happy about that. But leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it. Subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll catch all you guys in the next upload. Take care, everybody.